Hey guys, welcome to my channel. As you guys can read from the title, today we are filming a demo and review on Haus by Lady Gaga. This is not a first impressions video because I've actually worn this before. So in this video, I will be talking about the product from Sephora's website, a demo application on the products and suggested tools per Haus, and further educate you on the things that I learned on her brand. And if you guys are new to the channel, hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Alicia for those who are tuning in, and welcome back to everybody else. On this channel, I like to film demo and reviews, so if you guys like videos like these, consider subscribing. If you guys haven't followed me already, here are my socials. You guys ready? Let's get into this video. So this may be the biggest scrunchie on earth. I literally look like a gift wrapping present. So today I'm going to film a demo and review, not so much of a first impressions because I've used this before. So the things that I bought are the foundation, the face powder, bronzer, and a lip product. If she did offer a concealer, I would have definitely bought it, but I normally gravitate more towards complexion when it comes to like everyday makeup or like things I like to repurchase and try out. If you guys have been watching my videos, you guys know I love to film demo and review videos. I really do gravitate towards complexion products more than like eyeshadows, eyeliners, or like eyeshadow palettes. I love to repurchase foundations. That's just, you know, what I like. So that's why I only bought these. I know that her line does offer eyeliner, another eye pigment, and an eyebrow. However, those didn't really stick out to me as these four products did. I'm gonna try my best to not talk as much because, again, there are some viewers who like these lengthy, talkative types of videos, and some are like, just get to the point. However, I do want to educate a little bit of what I learned in this product. The first product I'm gonna talk about is the foundation. This foundation is extremely amazing, and I'm gonna tell you why. And also, I'm sorry for this bare face with like red eyes. I just don't have any makeup on, and yes, I did use some Grande Lash Serums. So let's start off with the brand's name. This is Haus by Lady Gaga. This foundation is called the Triclone Skin Tech Medium Coverage Foundation with Fermenta Arnica. This foundation values at $45, and she also offers 51 shades, which includes the rose, olive, and warm tones. Not only is this brand clean and vegan, it offers over 20 different types of skincare ingredients, exclusive custom formulation of Fermenta Arnica, a mixed blend of supercharged antioxidants that protects the skin, and a blend of medicinal botanicals that promotes skin healing and calming. So I'm going to say this once because the Fermenta Arnica will be repeated in the next few products. Haus Fermenta Arnica is 860, yes, 860% more potent than conventional Fermenta Arnica. This helps reduce redness and irritation. So this is how the foundation bottle looks like. It's a nice frosted jar. It is glass. I do like the top here. It does have an H. It has a little slant on here, so it's kind of unique. It's just frosted with a silver writing. On the back, it's basically blank, which is really nice. It just looks really clean and very simple, which is very easy on the eyes. On the back, it just says, shake well before use. And then on the bottom, you do have the label. One thing I do dislike about the label is that it is kind of hard to read. It's basically a white with obviously the same type of silver font or silver color print. So it is a little bit hard to see, but you have to kind of hold it at an angle to actually read it. Some people have like laser eyesights. I have like okay eyesight. I mean, I don't need glasses. Thankful for that, but to be honest, I had to do like a double take on this. This bottle is pretty heavy, which is nice. By the way, if you guys are curious, this is how the box looks like. It's just very plain and simple. Sorry, I'm just trying to hold the bottom because I literally couldn't open it from the top, so I like became a monster and like just totally ripped this. And if you guys know me, I dislike boxes and packages. So 4 items I have here. Unfortunately, I threw the boxes away except for this one because the other ones had like so much makeup and I literally destroyed them. But this is how the box looks like. Looking at this box, it totally reminds me of Prescriptive's makeup. I'm not sure if some of you guys may or may not know that brand, but Prescriptive was one of the brands, or the only brand out there, that custom your foundation, you know, compact powder to your skin tone, which was amazing. Don't know what happened to them, but it would be great if they can come back around. But this box totally reminded me of that brand when I first, you know, took a glance at it. Again, it's very plain and simple, and I do like how the actual color here is pretty close to your foundation shade. So if you go to the store, on the top of the boxes, you'll see all the shades from fair to the deep, which is great in my opinion, because there are some people who don't know their foundation shades, and just seeing the shade ranges kind of puts you at ease when you're looking at the foundations to target which area of shade would be your shade if they didn't have, you know, a tester to swatch it. So on the side of the box, I'm just gonna read what it says. Clinically tested, non-comedogenic, dermatologist tested, ophthalmologist tested, and fragrance free. I honestly do like that it's fragrance free, and there's no sunscreen in this product, which I like. Let's see what else it says. Oh, one more thing. Packaging made from recycled materials. So before we get into the demo of the foundation, let's go ahead and take a quick look at my complexion with no makeup on. Today, I decided to use the Tatcha water cream, just a standard moisturizer. I was trying to stay away from a moisturizer that has like glowing properties because I want you to see how this foundation actually looks like. I've actually tried the foundation with 2 types of moisturizer. With the glowing type of moisturizer, of course, it's extremely glowy, but itself, it's already glowy enough, which I like. So again, this is just a traditional liquid foundation. This advertises as a medium but buildable foundation, and it's hypoallergenic. No smell, but there is a pump, which I like. For application, they do recommend using a Haus Labs brush, which I don't have, fingertips, or sponge. So what we're going to do on one side is a sponge and the other side fingertip, so you can kind of see the difference if there is any or not. Again, it is recommended to apply the foundation with clean moisturized skin. 1 to 2 pumps, so definitely depending on your preference if you like this, because again, it's buildable and you can definitely get a full coverage out of this foundation. So I'm gonna start off with half a pump on the side of the face. Notice under my eyes is really red, so I'm just going to pat this into the skin. I'm gonna do circular motions to buff it out. Isn't that nice? I swear you can use this as a concealer because it's pretty opaque. Oh, and by the way, my shade is 300. I'm actually gonna take a smaller brush and then just do the tiniest pump and basically whatever that was left over on the applicator, on the pump, and I'm just going to use this as a concealer. Right off the bat, this foundation is very smooth. It glides nicely, patting motions, and even like brushing away. I'm just going to pat it with the bigger brush. The tiniest pump for my forehead. I'm gonna blend everything out with the remaining product that's on the brush. Can you just see how glowy this is? See, just wearing this foundation, it's like so glowy. It's beautiful. The second skin finish is, I do have a lot of pores right here. I can see it, and that's just how it is with my skin. I'm not wearing any primer, of course. Although I do see some like spots still, some freckles, I'm totally okay with it. It's just a beautiful finish. On this side, we're just gonna use our fingertips. So using my fingertips gave such a beautiful application, just like the brush did. I'm just gonna blend a little bit more under here. Again, I'm just using whatever's remaining on the brush here. I didn't add any more. I just wanna get a little closer to my eyes here. I'm gonna go over a little bit more just right here in the center because I want my freckles to be a little bit kind of hidden here. I felt like I applied a little bit more on this side, so I'm just gonna even it out just here in the center. And then the remaining, I'm gonna go ahead and work on my nose. I'm honestly really stunned on this foundation. I'm also a big LYS fan. Their foundation is just as fabulous as this one, I have to say. They're both clean. They give that really glowy type of finish and it has a lot of skincare benefits. But I'm kind of liking this one a little bit more. I don't know if you guys can tell how much full coverage this foundation is now. Once it sits in the skin, it just, I don't know, it just blends in there, but it's really nice. I've worn this foundation with like one pump many times, once or twice full coverage. Be aware guys, because this foundation can be very soft skin finish, but it can also be like a full coverage like this, but it still looks so nice. Let's move on to this guy. This is the Bio Blurring Talc-Free Loose Setting Powder. This values at $38 and they offer this in 5 shades. This setting powder is Haus Tech powered by Fermenta Arnica. Sorry, I sneezed and sound nasally and I had to blow my nose. So I'm hoping I didn't remove too much around my nose area. One more time. This is the Haus Tech powered by Fermenta Arnica and Plant Squalene. Once again, the Fermenta Arnica is rich in potent antioxidants and anti-inflammatory properties. The Plant Squalene protects and softens skin. The packaging is the same with the silver top and a frosted bottom. This is actually in plastic. So I decided to purchase the color golden because I like my translucent powders to have a slight tint rather than a traditional clear. I love the packaging because there's like a little soft net so it doesn't get all over the place. It kind of keeps it down, but it kind of removes the excess so you don't have to like pat it so much. I'm actually going to use a sponge for this and just bounce it in here. What I really like about this powder is that I don't use a lot to set it. Already just using the application from the sponge, it's already smooth and soft. I always worried about my pores like I always mention about, and it does give a blurring effect, which is really nice. I was actually afraid by using powder it takes away the shine, but any powder that you use will happen to do so. But you can see that it still reflects from the lights. It's like coming in from underneath and it's still very soft. For this side, I'm going to use a traditional brush, and you can see when I use a brush, it kind of gets everywhere, so I try not to use a brush. I kind of like using the sponge, to be honest. I'm just doing little patting motions. I don't need a lot. Just want to make sure it's nicely set. Honestly, I tend not to use too much powder these days just because it accentuates some of my fine lines here if I don't wear eye cream, or I just like the dewy and glowy type of finish. So I try not to use too much powder. The only time I only use it is when I'm actually gonna be out all day or if it's like summertime, but that's where this comes into play, the bronzer. This here is the Power Sculpt Velvet Bronzer, and of course with Fermenta Arnica. This values at $38 and she offers this in 12 different shades. I am in the color medium medium level 6, and here is how the package looks like. It's so beautiful. I like the full-size mirror. The top part is kind of like a soft rubbery silicone-y kind of like feel to it, which is nice so you don't like scratch it. Somehow I lost the footage to the end of this clip. However, what I was trying to explain is that when I was in store, I swatched this bronzer and I knew right off the bat this was not a traditional bronzer. The material definitely felt like a velour corduroy, really soft but creamy at the same time, but it's definitely not corduroy. Yeah, to be honest, it sounds a lot better than like corduroy. I'm clearly stuck in the 90s. Okay, so I'm just gonna use a traditional brush. Did about a couple of little taps in there, and I'm just going to focus this on my cheeks here, how I normally put on my bronzer. This bronzer is so beautiful, guys. I mean, look at this application. It glides so smoothly. Look at that. I'm gonna go in with another layer because I wanna show you that it doesn't get muddy or streaky. So what I like to do first is kind of tap it in the areas that I want this to be in, and then I'll go ahead and just kind of blend it. But look at this, so buildable. You can warm this up. This stuff literally gives you an instant bronze. I don't look too orangey. It doesn't look too red on my skin. It's like a perfect mixture. It looks like it has a little bit of a warm tone, so I was kind of afraid, to be honest, when I bought this in store. And then once I applied it on, I was like, I don't know if it's because it's that velvet, but it doesn't have like that weird application where it's, I don't know how to explain it, but I really do like it. And I've just been wearing this bronzer with any of my face products lately. It's just so nice. Last but not least, this is the Lippy. This is the Atomic Shake Long Lasting Liquid Lipstick. Let me tell you guys something about this thing. If you guys haven't worn this, there are a few things you need to know. 1, it's super long lasting. 2, the long lasting wear continues on with the high shine. And 3, if you guys haven't tried it, go and try this. So this is how the package looks like. Again, silver top. The bottom here is a frosted packaging. You can't see what's in there. Again, this is a very similar color to the actual product. The color that I bought is Sepia Shine. This values at $26 and she offers this in 6 different shades. This formula contains liquid algae and a shine boost. So itchy. So the first thing you want to do is shake this product very well. 2, you're just going to use the applicator, line your lips and fill it in as you normally do. And then once you're done, just sit there, don't move your lips, do not smack your lips together for about 15 seconds. And it will be a long-lasting waterproof lipstick, I guarantee you. I had some leftover lip balm, but it's starting to tack out, which is okay. So the first thing I noticed when I opened this, I was like, why is my applicator purple? Can you guys see that? The doe foot applicator is like purple. I love the shape of it. It's very unique. It's a traditional oval shape, but at the bottom, it kind of rounds out. So the reason why it's rounded out is that when you're actually applying it on, it kind of hugs at the bottom here and it doesn't get all over the place. So very smart about that. Although this is clean, it does have a weird scent. It smells like seaweed and algae, and it could be the marine algae, to be honest. Okay, so let's go ahead and apply this on. Okay, so since I had 15 seconds to not, press on my lips, because that's like a natural reaction once you apply some type of lip product on, I went ahead and just curled and applied on mascara to complete this look. Now that it has been over that time, I'm just gonna quickly touch this because the first time I applied this on, again, first reaction, one swipe, I started mixing my lips together. It started getting all goopy and it started getting like stuck on my lips when I was trying to release it from after mixing it, and it was gross. So now I can. It's crazy. I feel this oh, actually no, it's still on here. So the first time I applied it on, it was just crazy and bananas, so I just took it off. But now that I've actually been using the product and learned a little bit more, I'm using it correctly. I'm really happy I chose this color because I really wanted something close to my lip color as possible. In stores, it was difficult to see the colors from here, obviously, so I'm happy I came out with this color. So here are my final thoughts on Haus by Lady Gaga. This makeup brand was 2 years in the making and it definitely showed. The attention to detail from the packaging, again, I really like things that are very minimal, so something clean and simple is a plus for me. To the packaging that is very simple and easy on the eyes. Although she does have 20 plus different types of skincare ingredients, it's really nice that she actually focused a lot of the skincare in a makeup line or products, because a lot of makeups out there are just makeup or it's like a skincare with like a hint of makeup, but with her line it's definitely a great hybrid. I really do love the story behind it, the presentation, and knowing the benefits for you. It's just amazing. I'm kind of beating myself up now that I didn't buy the eyeliner and brows and the eye pigment. This is Halloween month. I could have created some looks or even just in general. However, the 4 products that I purchased was not a disappointment. I truly like this and recommend this. So again, as always, I'll put everything down in the info box for you guys. I purchased these back in July when she first launched these at Sephora's and also on her website. So I went back on Sephora's website because I wanted to purchase some more of these lip colors and possibly try out those other eye products. And they're all sold out. So if you guys tried this already, please comment down below whether you like them or not. Now that you guys may have gotten a little bit more clarity on some of the products with my demo and review on these guys, hopefully you guys can go check them out or purchase them when they're back in stock. Well, that is it for my demo and review on Haus Labs by Lady Gaga. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys found this helpful or useful in any way, don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up. And if you guys haven't already, please subscribe to my channel. It would mean the world to me. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next one.